So France moves in to partner with Nigeria to protect their geopolitical interests in Benin, but do nothing to try and thwart Boko Haram, who has taken at least 40,000 African lives since 2009. Greetings, family. Sista Shanice in the house, bringing you a news broadcast about the situation in Benin and Nigeria's intervention. The question I'm asking is, why has Nigeria been so ineffective against Boko Haram, yet swift against a coup in Benin? According to statistics, over 40,000 lives have been lost in northeastern Nigeria since Boko Haram launched its violent insurgency back in 2009. 15 years later, the question remains, how can Nigeria, one of Africa's largest militaries, still be unable or unwilling to end this crisis? Yet, in stark contrast, within a single weekend, with logistical support from France, Nigerian troops helped thwart a coup attempt in neighboring Benin, denying the country its sovereign rights to deal with its situation the way it determines it needs to be done. So what's clear then about this intervention in Benin is that it's not a capacity issue about why Boko Haram hasn't been dealt with, but it's clearly a selective decision. Nigeria has demonstrated that it can conduct rapid, organized, and decisive military operations when political interests align with Western priorities. The speed and precision used to intervene in Benin proves beyond doubt that in Nigeria, they have the military expertise, they have the operational intelligence, and they have the ability to rapidly mobilize the capacity to deal with terrorist attacks. So why has none of this been effectively deployed to defeat Boko Haram? Clearly, the answer lies not in capability, but in political will and geopolitical interests. The internal conflict is profitable for powerful actors. We heard back in February 2025 from US Congressman Scott Perry that the Boko Haram is being funded by the USAID, by the United States Agency for International Development. This is a claim that was made during the House hearing back in February 2025, when it was alleged that millions of dollars in USAID funds was being funneled into organizations like Boko Haram, Al-Qaeda, and ISIS, primarily through programs like school building initiatives in conflict zones, where there was zero evidence that any school actually existed. These were cover operations for funneling large sums of money towards profitable, powerful actors involved in ensuring that destabilization continues and that these long, unresolved wars continue to generate enormous revenue in terms of arms suppliers, military contractors, foreign intelligence agencies, corrupt politicians, military elite who benefit from extended security budgets. An unstable region becomes a cash cow where billions are poured into the war on terror with little transparency and even less accountability. Clearly, ending Boko Haram would end this flow of money. Destabilization sadly pays. The Sahel is now the new scramble for Africa. The region stretching from Nigeria to Mali holds significant wealth: uranium, gold, lithium, oil, gas, agricultural land. France, the EU, the US, and Russia, all vying for influence. So a destabilized Sahel provides cover for foreign militaries intelligence operations, resource extraction deals, IMF, World Bank debts. To protect while costing African lives. The Benin situation proves it. Ending the insurgency requires political courage to disrupt internal corruption, removing foreign influence from military decision-making, strengthening African intelligence cooperation, prioritizing African lives over foreign profits, recognizing that destabilization is a deliberate strategy, not a natural failure. When Africa begins to value African lives as non-negotiable and refuses to serve as a battleground for global profit, then and only then will insurgents like Boko Haram collapse. Because the truth is clear, Nigeria's military's weakness is not a matter of capability, it is a matter of who benefits from the instability. An absolutely disgraceful situation and realization that we need to face today. Nigeria could be peaceful within weeks if it was serious about dealing with insurgency groups like Boko Haram, and it could be saving countless African lives. If France can provide logistical support to thwart the Benin coup, then they can certainly provide logistical support to find Boko Haram and any other insurgency groups that are operating in the Sahel region. It's clearly a matter of priorities and political interests, and clearly not about saving the lives of innocent African civilians. Family, what are your views, thoughts, and opinions on this matter? I look forward to reading your comments in the comment section. Sister Shanice, out of here for now. Bye for now.